I have to agree. It also comes down to execution. Like I don't mind their draft. It seems like the way they're drafting is they do get these like greedier position 4s and 5s and then try to make it up with something else because like they don't have any kind of stuns and the Max, yeah, he's dead.
He's looking pretty dead indeed. This sort of same area. Well, we had Nigma Galaxy picking up the first blood game 1 around this bottom right corner. They'll do so again game 2.
I think they left this one to Samael, but Mind Control takes it. Yeah.
He's having a bit of a giggle there as the whole team.
Oh, you wanted it? Well, the best thing you can get is the tips.
The flayed ones keep you safe.
We got some good banter already here between Nigma Galaxy's players. They get themselves ready for this game too, and yeah, should be exciting to see. So Samael on the mid-Earth Spirit. I mean, you know, not something that we've seen a lot from him, if at all, I think in the past, but definitely something that could make a lot of sense, right? You know, Samael, he's an aggressive player, and put him on an Earth Spirit, he could pull off some big moves.
Oh, for sure, and the Spirit Vessel, you're playing against like 4 heroes that do suffer playing into it, especially this mid Necro, Pugna with the healing Dragonite, like Bloodseeker, the heals that he gets. So it allows him to also play the side lanes. This hero has extremely high strength gain, becomes very difficult to kill. I want to see this matchup. I don't remember seeing this matchup at all.
No, this is not something you see every day.
Yeah, because usually it's like, oh, mid Earth Spirit is popular or Necro's popular. He's not being played on the mid lane. Very cool looking set.
Yeah, fantastic top hat here on Mobile. And yeah, quite the scythe.
I don't know if it's going to be a top hat shellacking or if it's going to be something else. New official, my favorite admin.
Yeah, he's
game is paused for like 3 seconds. Please state the reason of the pause. Let's see what it is. Discord. Okay, you can say whatever. He's fine with whatever you say, but you got to say something.
There we go. That's good. Because indeed, so what as the panel said, you would imagine in this matchup, it shouldn't be too easy for an Earth Spirit because you are this melee hero against a Necrophos.
Yeah, I don't think Necro should die, maybe on level 6, but Necro does bully like all of these melee heroes pretty much. I don't remember seeing Necrophos losing the lane extremely strong because like you're just very annoying to play into, you have unlimited rage. And the way they Nigma Galaxy set up the lanes is they have Kuro on this position 5 Snapfire with the Slaughter. Usually it's the other way around, where you want to pair up Io with the Slaughter just to have, like, be more annoying. It gives you this kill threat, but seems like they want to prioritize Monkey King's farm. Because he, like, Io does better than what Snapfire 5 would do.
Well, some good damage there from JM. Nearly running Kuro out the lane completely. We'll see what happens down on this bottom. I mean, is there ever going to be a point where Cube and Max have enough damage to get a kill down here, or is this Monkey Io lane pretty rock solid?
It's difficult, depending how low there are going to be. Like having Fairy Fires, 7 stick charges already. What is Io bringing?
Ooh, top lane! That's the kill!
Well, that's why they should have given the first blood to Samael instead.
And Mind Control taken down there by the 2 of them.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, he does feed away a bit more gold with that. Sometimes getting the first blood, like, gets into your head. You're like, oh, I have this item. I'm going to play a bit more aggressive. I have extra 300 gold from it. I don't think he should die in that lane. Like, they have literally no stuns. You're playing Slardar. I was watching the bottom lane, so I don't even know how he died.
Oh, nice little dodge there from low skill.
Maybe, like, the Decrepify into Bloodrite combo that he doesn't even have. No, he doesn't even have it.
It was just sort of just right clicking him out. We're seeing just having the levels in the thirst, allowing them to chase pretty well. Keeping vision to get those.
I was trying to find something, find some reason.
Yeah, but what sort of your conclusion is he should not have died.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll see again. And we'll be able to avoid the blood right here, Mind Control. Looking at the CS in some of these lanes, I think with mid lane, indeed, Mobile getting the lead. We're actually going to see Samael make an early move towards the top. He's going to make the rotation. They take down JM, and with the 3 of them, see if he can get a chance for low skill. Get another blood right out. Kuro, he's not going to get caught by it. He's able to dodge out to the side. Low skill wants to get back in, but Kuro's already starting to salve up. Same time down bottom, GH and Miracle getting aggressive onto Cube and Max. They're under the tower in time. So yeah, nicely already some activity here from Samael It's going to be roaming around the map a little bit. Does mean that Mobile is going to get complete free farm. We'll see back on the replay what we had up top earlier. Mind control.
Oh, he kind of blocked himself inside the trees. Didn't have Quelling Blade to get out immediately. Okay. Early rotation from Sumail, you definitely don't expect this to happen. Like, it's a level 4 Earth Spirit. That also means that Necrophos is going to have a really, really good time. Bottom lane.
Miracle. He's going to be able to build up the Jingu. We'll start running around with some of the lifesteal. In fact, he's able to turn and take down Q. Playing on the edge there. Miracle, good mischief dodge as well, limiting some of the damage that was coming in.
That turnaround potential in this lane is pretty insane. Having Io with the Fairy Fire, stick charges, ring, just the amount of healing that you get from it. And yeah, they're not going to go for it. Max 2 points in Dragon Blood. Another healing salve. Monkey will be full HP after this.
I mean, and sort of overall as well, is it much of a concern for Nigma Galaxy?
Coming.
Yeah, he's making another move. He's going to look towards the bottom. Max getting a little bit low. Sumail, they'll find the angle over towards Cube. He's in with the slow on to Max. Trying to breathe fire, trying to limit some of the damage, but they've still got enough here, Nigma Galaxy, as they take down Max. So, yeah, Sumail, he really wants to get involved from top to bottom lane. He's making these moves. It does mean that Mobile's going to be having free farm on the mid Necrophos. Is that going to be much of a concern for Nigma Galaxy? Do you feel that they don't think that a farm Necro is going to cause them much harm?
I think this Necro could make a lot of difference. Like, they don't have that much magical damage.
Yeah.
You do have some with the Earth Spirit, but this Necro, he's also going to be very tanky. Snapfire, one of the better heroes against Necro, but we're talking about Snapfire 5 hitting level 6, and he's going to get another kill.
And they take down Kuroki. Mind Control is going to try and run down JM in return. Over on the other side of things, Max takes down GH. See if Mind Control can finish off JM. No, he's going to hold back from chasing onwards. Maybe does Sumail want to have a look over towards this? He's got to be a bit careful himself, Sumail.
He's fine. The thing about Sumail's movement is, like, you can't lose the lane if you're not laning it at all.
Hey, that's indeed the big brain move. Tried it many a times myself. In lane, there we go, the backup comes in. They deal with Mobile. He's been having the free farm, but now playing aggressively beyond the tier 1 tower. Nigma Galaxy makes sure to shut him down.
A bit too aggressive. Like, the other heroes can rotate, and now Earth Spirit is level 6. Necro is level 6.5 in terms of CS. Earth Spirit, he suffers 17-1 against 37 and 12.
See if they can get something else out of this. Sumail, he's going to have eyes on Cube. He's in with the slow follow roll. Miracle's there as well to pick up a bit of the action. GH takes the kill.
Very interesting build from Skywrath Mage. He went double Sage Mask, like no consumables.
See top lane, Kuro, Mind Control. They're trying to fight low skill and JM, but they seem to be struggling in the trade here. There's Kuro going down. Mind Control as well also has to keep his distance. Trying to take a fight there, the two of them, that doesn't work out great for them at all. Mind Control still has to be a bit careful. He's got the infused range drops, and to be fair, with the triple bracer, has a fair bit of HP to work with, even though he's low percentage-wise.
When Fluffy Hat was introduced, I remember Mind Control having 3 of those. And yeah, that game didn't end too well, and now triple bracer.
That's him out. He's coming with a rotation, looks to take out JM. We'll get him. Again, these rotations continue. Sumail not missing out on any sort of chance to get involved in some action. Bottom lane. Also, Nigma Galaxy running down Cube. Keeping themselves with the lead on the kills, 8-4. Sumail still wants to try and set something up on low skill, but low skill a little too speedy at this stage. 3 points in the thirst.
Necrophos putting some pressure on a mid tower. There is a rotation coming in. Actually, 3 of them.
Let's see what they can do with this, see if they can get this kill. As Mobai, he's got nothing to protect himself. No points in the Ghost Shroud yet.
That's very greedy. We talked about it, Mobai being greedy, going between tier 1 and tier 2 tower, playing super aggressive, and now not even a single point in the Ghost Shroud. Like, I don't think it would matter. He would still die, considering you're playing against a mid Earth Spirit. Role is not maxed out, but they have a good reach.
See if Ivy can do anything to slow down this push. JM and Cube have turned up. A miracle. Taking the tower down pretty low. We'll back off for now. They'll respect the respawn of Mobai. Now so turn it back to the lane and What's he doing on his first time? He's going to go for the Yules first on Necrophos.
Interesting.
Are you fans for the Yules, or do you prefer
Not a big fan of the item, especially on Necro. It does give you like a little bit of a extra move speed, the spell mechanic, low skill.
Oh, he's very dead. The crew turns up there with a relocate.
I mean, you can like stop Earth Spirit from rolling. You can dispel Jingus. You can dispel corrosive haze on yourself. Like stop snap fire in the backlines from using ulti. There are multiple things you can do with it. I just feel like this is not the item that is gonna win you the game. Like you need to be able to scale, and going for the Yule's first item just feels a bit wonky, I would say. We can see different itemization from Miracle, how he approaches it. In the previous game, he played against Medusa, Diffusal Blade, Deso. He understood like we have a lot of sustain and I don't need to get defensive items. Like his third item was Scotty, so not even a BKB. This time around, going for Echo Saber. All that thought.
Good angle here from Samao. Finds JM, and JM has got a Decrepify, but there's still going to be magical damage coming in. As let's see if Samao can finish this one off. JM's trying to do his best to dodge, but with the rocks dropped, the magnetize will keep ticking. He goes down. And I think Samao saw the timing there on his illusion ring, came to an end mid-roll, so he kind of manta-dodged his own roll. Which, can happen with however many minutes it is where it forces you to use those power runes.
We heard about certain people manta-dodging tournament wins, manta-dodging your own roll, that was funny.
And you know what the worst is? I've had that happen the other day. I was TPing out, and my goddamn illusion rune went off, and it cancels the TP. So you got to watch out when you got an illusion rune in that bottle. Because when it's ready to pop, it might just mess you up.
I think it should like cancel if you use it, but if it's automatically used, I don't think it should.
There we go, bottom lane. Fights kicking off now. Nigma Galaxy, they're ready to really step up the action. Samael's ready to play around there. As they take out another, making sure he keeps these charges up and gets himself very close to picking this up. We'll see this again, indeed. The Manta dodging his own roll here with of course, the automated timer where it forces you to use those power runes.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Don't bottle illusion rune.
Yes, I just said be careful when you're TPing. You know, if you got an illusion rune in that bottle, you know, unless you're keeping track of when it's going to pop. I forget how many minutes is it when it forces you to power rune? Like 2 minutes in a bottle? No.
It was 2 minutes. It's a minute and a half.
Minute and a half in the bottle, then it goes off. Yeah.
I said this with huge confidence, but I think it is. I think it's a minute and a half. There was a change, I don't know, a year ago or something.
Yeah, indeed, you're right. Unused runes will automatically activate after 90 seconds. Yeah, so you're bang on. Bang on. Well, 13-6, but it's 1k lead for Ivy. They're getting the farm. Of course, Mobi still sits at the top. He's got his Yules done. He's going to be going for the 4-staff next, so he's really looking to just sort of slide all over the place and be as elusive and disruptive as he can without necessarily focusing on the ability to tank up himself.
Yeah, with these item builds, he can also dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge a win in this game for going for
too
many of those, like Blink, Yules, 4-staff. It's the like holy trinity of the juking items and closing out the gap. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the impact.
Maybe he's going to come out with some 5-head plays where indeed you're going to see him sort of make these cool dodges, the setups. We'll see. I mean, we do know. Remember last tour, Mobi did like to bring out the Necrophos. It's definitely one of his heroes that he is comfortable in playing. So he's got some ideas this match, and we'll see what he can do, if it's going to be enough to outplay Nigma Galaxy. Down in the river, Samao, he's getting gone on by low skill, and with the rupture, they'll be able to get the kill out of this. Miracle sets up with the Wukong's command, but low skill with enough speed to get himself out of the ultimate. So he's going to turn back towards GH. GH tries for the TP out, but the damage is there. Ivy, they take down the Aya.
Yeah, again, this roll ability grease you, especially if you have Rupture on you. So 2 big kills, like they got a core kill and they got an IO as well on top of that. Like in terms of net worth, this Earth Spirit, like I don't expect him to be on the same page as, I don't know, Necro or Monkey King in this game, because he's a ganking hero. You're not going to spend too much time on the map showing where you are. Like you just want to gank from the fog pretty much. And if those ganks are not successful, then it becomes a bit more difficult.
Well, there we go. Max. Back away here. Miracle is trying with the chase over towards Cube. So See Samael also wanting to look to go for Max. They've got the kisses coming in from the side. Max looking to be the whole world of pain here. Nigma Galaxy take him down. 600 gold away from that Vessel completion on Samael.
This Vessel's going to cause a lot of issues against Necro, against the healing coming up from the Pugna, as we said, against the Dragonite pre-BKB. This item just really shines. Also interesting build from Kuro, maxing out Little Shredder as a 5. Like, it's damage. It allows them to go for the towers because their tower damage is non-existent early on, so I guess that's why, and also just synergizes nicely with the Corrosive Haze.
Yeah. No, for sure. A lot of minus armor there from the two of those. Now, Ivy, they will turn up. Make sure that their tower isn't going to be pressured quite yet. Nice bit of efficiency there as well. Kuro finding that neutral item from the creep that he digs up.
Interesting build from Pugna. Only 1 point in Nether Ward. Maybe he's thinking, I'm playing against the Snapfire. Ward's gonna die anyway, so I better deal some damage with the blast. And look at the way he's playing. Like, he's the one causing, like, trying to find someone from Nigma Galaxy, and he just dies. And if he's gonna play this type of a game, putting more points in the blast makes sense. If he's there, he just, okay, I'm gonna tank the reload, they're gonna kill me, get some gold from it, but that means the cores are farming.
No, absolutely, yeah, you don't mind tanking a relocate move at all.
Yeah, for people out there who are watching, like, why didn't this guy go back? It's like, well, they need to do something.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Turn those Pugna lulls into Pugna Pogchamps. Right now.
Pogna.
Pogna. I like it. Top lane, Nigma Galaxy. They'll be able to take out the tier 1 tower. Mind Control, he's got his blink, so he's going to be ready to make some plays, make some moves. They're going to have 3 cores that are ready to really jump in. You know, Samael's going to be rolling in, Mind Control's going to be blinking in. Of course, Miracle's going to be jumping in off the trees into the faces of the heroes of Ivy when it comes to these team fights. And see how well Ivy's able to deal with this. Hey, so far, Ivy's doing a great job of getting the gold built up. They've got a 3k lead still, despite the fact that Nigma Galaxy have nearly double the kills.
Yeah, they're finding the farm. Max now with the Blink Dagger,
yeah.
He's looking to initiate. He's ready to go. Because if they initiate with Skywrath Mage, like, they can kill anyone, I would say. Like, they do have enough burst damage. Miracle going for a solo pickoff.
So he can do this on his own. No skill, and he's going to be able to pickpole his way out of them. Was able to turn and get that Rupture out. Mobile turns up, slides in. They've got the Reaper's Dive.
Yeah,
they'll
the
take
keyword
Miracle
was
out.
going for it.
No blood for you.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe with the Diffusal Blade, if he had it this game, just to be able to slow him down inside the Wukong's command, but Bloodseeker, he's very tanky. Like, he's one of the few heroes that has a high starting armor, and gets, like, he's Agi hero, so he gets a lot of armor and does have a phase boots as well, so pretty difficult to bring him down.
Yeah, it was,
maybe he was relying on Relocate, but Relo was not there because they used it before that to kill Pugna.
Yeah, it was a risky move. Didn't have any tier 1 up either, Miracle, so no potential for backup to come TPing in. And as close as it was to the tier 1 of Ivy, there was always going to be a response. So Miracle's got to be a bit more careful making those sort of risky plays, as Ivy, they'll be lapping that up now. 6k lead, and that big kill on Miracle. I mean, both of their cores now hitting the top spots, low skill and Mobi. Doing very, very well for themselves. Back in action, a loose cube. Nigma Galaxy catch him in their jungle. They're going to see if they can try and chase for more. Samael getting the angle onto JM will mean that they'll take down both supports.
Let's see if they want to go for Roche. Like, they do have enough damage with the Corrosive Haze. Slardar just hit level 12 off of that, so extra 5 minus armor. But there's still a mid-tier 1 tower. I didn't notice that. I thought it died 17 minutes in. Samael trying to find something. This is very annoying, finding into Earth Spirit, who does have a rolling boulder, and they're going to finish off the tower and then go inside the pit.
All right, they're going to look for Roche. I mean,
Yeah, there's a ton of minus armor. Minus 15
Yeah.
from Slardar, and also minus 5 from the Little Shredder.
I wonder if there's going to be any chance of Ivy having a look towards this. They're TPing over to the tier 2, and they've scanned it out, but it does seem to be going down maybe too fast. Let's see, can they get there in time? Actually, yeah, Nigma Galaxy slowing down on trying to finish it, because they know that Ivy's going to look to try and fight this. Max, he's in with the jump. Dragon Tail's done over towards Samael. Samael will turn, throw out a Spirit Vessel charge, start to bring Max down a little bit. But Nigma Galaxy, they're not going to have an easy a time as finishing Roche as they would have hoped for. They'll smoke up, They need to try and take a fight, get some sort of kill before they look to head back in to finish it. That's going to be hard. Ivy, they are all around and prepared to fight. Who's going to get the jump first? Mind control. He's in on the Cube, jumps straight away. Cube's able to turn with the Ancient Steel. The Blood Right's down. Max focused as well by Nigma Galaxy, but low skill. He could be ready for a little bit of a cleanup here. Mobai steps forward with the Ghost Shroud. Cookie over on top of the Necrophos. Mobai slides himself out to the side.
Oh, the Yules!
But the Boundless Strike's there. They take down Mobai. Low skill. Just him and JM left alive. Somehow rolls down from the cliff, gets the connection onto low skill. Nigma Galaxy take the team fight.
Maybe if Necro buys a little bit more time with this Yule Scepter, he has so many of these small items, and they manage to burst them. Like Earth Spirit coming into the fight with the Spirit Vessel. I think he also had the Arcane Rune running in that fight. It's all about who gets the first jump. Mind Control finds a good opening, gets a 2-man crush, and then they follow it up. Like, he still dies after that, but he set things up for the team. And
look at this, the Ivy, they've turned back up. As Nigma Galaxy weren't quite able to finish off the Roshan. Dragon Tail's done into the fire. Miracle getting burnt down low. He'll try and stand his ground against Max. Mystic Flare not quite able to finish Miracle. But the Brief Firewall takes him down before they're able to relocate him out safely. Jump forward to the high ground. Max also shutting down the escape of Mind Control as he's caught by the Dragon Tail stun.
Oh, the jump over.
Towards Cube, but Cube's able to outplay him, take him out. And with that, Ivy, they can maybe look towards finishing off the Roshan themselves. They don't do it quite as easy as the heroes of Nigma Galaxy, not nearly the same sort of amount of minus armor potential, but they've got sustain around the Necrophos, and they're going to be able to do it for themselves here. This Roshan, it's Ivy.
they stayed there for way too long. I think also the approach for the first Roche is they could have committed. Like, they could have sacrificed one hero who goes in, breaks the smoke, dies, and they finish off the Roche, and they can still take the fight. Not sure who had the buyback at that point, but it's a very common thing to do, where you just bait with one hero. If Roshan is dropping low, you get the Aegis, he comes back into the fight. There's still tier 1 tower on the top, as we see, and you can easily connect with the team. And now giving this Aegis to Bloodseeker, like, once he gets a BKB, and he does have it now, like, there's still abilities that go through magic immunity, especially with the Slaughter, so they can focus him, but he's gonna have a much easier time. He also finds the Philosopher's Stone, Raid Pack done on Pugna on top of the Nether Ward. Like, there's not much magical damage on their side. There is, like, Earth Spirit, there is Snapfire, but I believe Snapfire is just not gonna be able to do as much.
And what's still going on here? Look at this. Oh, low skill. Oh, nice BKB reaction. It's got the Aegis, of course, as well. TPs are coming in from Ivy. Nigma Galaxy, they're being very careful about how they continue to poke around with the Bloodseeker. They know that he's going to have backup inbound.
Sometimes having quick fingers is a problem. Like, you know you can click it, so you click it. There's still a tier 1 tower. Maybe they could have reconnected with the team.
See, over towards the mid. Samael will be safe for now. See Mind Control try to jump Cube, but Max is in with the Dragon Tail stun. Mind Control's in trouble. As he's out, they'll continue to chase over towards the IO. Low skill runs down another as he's out, taking out GH. Miracle tries to stand his ground, but the Reaper's
they focused him.
It's a triple kill for Mobai. This game too, Lacoste. Ivy, they're leading the way.
They came here to play. Reddit is gonna love this one if Ivy gets the W.
Spicy one here. Ivy, they're 7k up. And Nigma Galaxy a bit all over the place. Look at some of this net worth. JM Vincenzo on his Pugna. I told you earlier to type PogChamp Pugna. He's nearly about to overtake the Farmer Samael.
Yeah, he's insane. Like, he's living. In some of these fights, he just lives. And now having a Raid Pact on top of that, like, the damage reduction is pretty insane. Add Breathe Fire on top of that, so there's not gonna be much damage coming out from the Nigma Galaxy. And, like, they're fighting into Aegis. Maybe they thought, you know, BKB, it's not up on the Bloodseeker. We can take him twice, but we see the problem once the Necrophos joins. Like, he can't focus him down, and there's still enough damage, especially if he's left alone. I'm really worried for Nigma Galaxy in this game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now, nearly a 10k lead, nearly double digits here, 22 minutes on that gold advantage for Ivy. And we nearly got the Lotus again. I mean, he's showing us how it's done, Mobai. With all these little items, the Lotus Orb as well going to be coming out next. He's just building to sort of slide around, making sure that he has these constant dispels to remove these debuffs that the Nigma Galaxy's trying to throw on him. And it's working out. This man just walked away from that last fight with a triple kill.
I think it comes down to thinking what the rest of the team is going to buy. Like, both supports, they don't want to... Like, Force Staff is a great item here, no doubt about it, because you can push people out of the trouble. They want to heavily focus it. And then, like, Pugna can use it, the Cripify on top of it. But Pugna, he wants Wraith back. Like, he wants this item.
Yeah.
Skywrath Mage, okay, he's going for a Force Staff because he found the Philly after finishing Veil. So, looking really good for Ivy. So maybe that's why, like, my whole point is sometimes if you feel others are going to go for different items, if they are already locked in, then you need to take care of yourself. So it is paying off. And to go back to itemization, if we click on Miracle, he bought the secondary Ogre Axe. So he's not going to disassemble Echo Saber, which means that the BKB is going to be delayed.
And absolutely needs that BKB. We've seen the last few times, Mobi gets in on top of him, slams him down with the Reaper's Dive. Top lane Max. Been on point with these Dragon Tail stuns as he finds another opening onto Kuro. Been leading in the goal for some time now, Ivy. They're getting close to being able to take over in the amount of kills. And we have a relocate coming in, but can he keep him alive? He gets nearly brought into his own
5 seconds, Ruptured, gonna drop.
Gone. That was a relocate gone wrong there.
Oh, the proc! Maelstrom proc. If that was not a Maelstrom proc, he definitely lives there.
They're falling apart, Lacoste. This, you know, is not the game 2 I think the Nigma Galaxies fans were expecting to see. I think they're expecting more of game 1, but so far in this game 2...
Well, they were definitely expecting bullying, and bullying they got, but it's just the other way around.
It very much feels like this. This is, you know, not an insignificant lead. This is a 12k advantage, 25 minutes in for Ivy. The win probability is already down to a 6% here for Nigma Galaxy in this game 2.
I'd say 6% is pretty generous at this moment. Like, Nigma's high ground defense is really not great.
I mean, it's you know, Samael's in the bottom 4 net worth. You know, maybe trying something a bit different this game with the mid-earth spirit. His KDA's not bad, 4-2 and 14, but he just hasn't been able to keep up in getting any sort of farm or item progression. He's fallen behind.
He left the lane very early on. He ganked 2 times while he was level 4.
That's Ivy. Now take this tier 2 top.
They have a ton of tower damage. Dragonite, Pugna, they have sustain. They can reset with Pugna's healing, even Necro's healing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Blood Rage on him. Vlad's Aura adds a bit of extra damage. Damage reduction. Nether Ward is planted. Very difficult to approach the fight.
Here we go with the defense. Gonna try and get the jump on towards Max. The Kiss is coming out as well. They're fully focusing the Dragonite, but Max, he's still alive. They turn with the Reaper's Dive. They've taken down Samael. He's gone. And Max lives there, the team perfectly being able to keep their Dragon Knight alive after Nigma Galaxy pretty much threw everything at Max, and they couldn't kill him.
Yep, he's way too tanky. Like, naturally, Dragon Knight is tanky. He has a Dragon Scale, his own scale, so extra armor against the Slardard works really nice. Like, this reminded me of one of the games from Major. What was it? Someone was playing Lina, one of the Southeast Asian teams, and he bought, like... He had 40 armor on Lina, and Slardar tried to focus him down, and it took like 50 hits to take him down to 80% of HP. It was funny to watch. Yeah, I don't see Nigma coming back into the game unless Ivy makes some kind of a huge mistake, and so far they look pretty disciplined in what they've been doing.
Oh, they're feeling very comfortable this game too, with what they've got. We're seeing some very nice moves as a team. And, you know, we're seeing sort of these desperation plays for Nigma Galaxy. The last few relocate moves from GH have been tough to pull off. He's been bringing Miracle in, but to dangerous situations, they need that BKB on the Monkey King before Miracle can stand any sort of chance in these team fights. He's very close to having it. A couple of 100 gold away from it. And when that's there, maybe they'll stand a bit of a better chance being able to fight with Miracle staying alive. Because up until now, it's been tough for him.
Yeah, he has it. BKB is flying to him. He dishes a serious amount of damage, but yeah, we see like this Deso pickup wasn't really paying off. The fights they took, he has 0 extra damage on it.
Full halberd done as well now for Mobile, so extra things that are going to be a bit of an issue for specifically Miracle if he can get that disarm down before the BKB spot.
There's so much kiting potential. They have this Heaven's Halberd that you talked about. They do have Death Seeker from Necro, the Cripify. Sky, he does have a Ghost Scepter for himself.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at this smoke up outside the base. Ivy ready to pounce. If Nigma Galaxy dare show anyone close to the edge of the base, Max is going to start with the pressure. We'll see what sort of response this gets from Nigma Galaxy.
That's level 19 Dragon Knight. Seems like they need to do something. Observer Ward gets killed by Kuroki. Tower already gone. BKB on Earth Spirit. That's what they've been waiting
Let's
for.
see what they can do with these BKBs, Nigma Galaxy. They're going to try and lead it on to Max. And he's still a very, very hard one to take down. They can't quite do it. You know, he's able to step out to the side. They will push them back at least away from the barracks. But that was the fight with the BKBs. So Ivy, they may just be able to look to go again, knowing that these BKBs are now on cooldown.
Yeah, no BKB on Monkey, no BKB on Slaughter.
Max is going to try and get the jump in straight away. On the Mystic Flare. This time around, Max will fall. But Low Skill's in with his own BKB, looks to take down GH. He'll get the kill. Buyback straight away. Samael rolling away himself, but Mind Control falls. The Magnetize doing a heavy bit of damage does cause Ivy to have to back off for now. They'll look to reset. See if they can continue with the chase. Nigma Galaxy, they need more from this.
This is going to be a lot of kiting.
I mean, again, Miracle's got to be careful with his BKB on cooldown. It's not too easy for him to frontline the fight.
And GH, he bought back. Like, we see the power of this Dragon Knight once he has a BKB available and the Dragon form. Seems like Nigma cannot take these fights. They baited him in, they used 2 BKBs, still took the fight, but at what cost? Like, 1 buyback, and it also shows that Ivy, they're willing to take these fights. Once Dragon Knight is up again, they're gonna go. Roshan is up.
Oh, Miracle
has spawned.
He's got his eyes on Low Skill. And Low Skill, his own BKB's on cooldown, so no way to protect himself. An opening there that Nigma Galaxy are able to find with Low Skill, stepping a little too far out too riskily. Didn't quite expect Nigma Galaxy to sweep the map as quickly as they did to that point.
Yeah, I gotta be careful about those ones. We said, you know, Ivy, they're in control of this game. Just play it safe. No need for those risky moves. Now 59 seconds. It's a long time without a Bloodseeker, and they probably know that he does not have a buyback, so Nigma, they're gonna sneak it in. They're going inside the pit. Let's see how Ivy approaches this one.
See if Ivy want to try and tackle this 4 versus 5. It's gonna be hard. If they want to do so, they're gonna have to make a move soon. This Roshan getting absolutely torn to shreds here by Nigma Galaxy. They'll take it down, get the Aegis on Miracle, and now they're ready to try and look for some kills. Jump over to the side, but Max is there with a response. Mind Control will get the BKB off, but it doesn't matter. The damage has already been done. As Mind Control falls, Nigma Galaxy, they've got to try and get the rest of them out of there. Kuro tries for a TP out, and he'll make it out in time.
Like, the burst damage is pretty insane. Like, something that we didn't mention is the Cripify into combo from Skywrath Mage, reducing it even more with the Ancient Seal. So these Mystic Flares, they're gonna hurt, but at least they picked up the Aegis from it. Like, not just that they got it, they stole it away from Ivy, because that was definitely on their eye. Just to be able to go inside the pit and pick it up, give it to Bloodseeker, might even give it into Dragon Knight. And look at Dragon Knight, he has a Shadow Blade. So wants to play a bit of a sneaky game, have that another way of setting things up on the side lanes. So playing with the Skywrath Mage, they can kill whoever.
Oh, he's been doing a great job of catching them by surprise, Max. We'll see what Nigma Galaxy, we'll see what they're able to do with the Aegis. See if they want to wait once more for Ivy to approach them, or if they want to get proactive themselves. Still that 15k lead for Ivy. 2 cores, pretty much 3 cores as well, challenging those top 4 spots. Only Miracle quite has any sort of farm that's close to the top on the side of Nigma Galaxy. And Ivy, they're bringing in this bottom creep wave, maybe still trying to set things up for another push towards the high ground. Maybe even when Nigma Galaxy do have that Aegis. Ivy may not be scared. They know that they still have quite the strength. Miracle.
Oh, 2 support.
Miracle is going to open things up on a JM. They'll get the kill very, very easily. Ivy's still watching from the side. Samael rolls in. BKB just in time to dodge the Dragon Tail, but he's been ruptured. Samael He's going to get taken out by Lowskill. We'll see over to the side. Miracle, his BKB's already been used. He has, of course, got the agency turn.
Oh, triple stun.
Boundless strike stuns them all. They're in with the crush. Lowskill will be able to run out of time. They'll turn with the Reaper's Dive, take out Mind Control. A quick relocate back. I'll save the two of them for now. Out to the side, GH and Miracle.
Max has the blink.
Chase Max. Some of the Dragon Tail. The rest of Ivy ready to follow up. BKB still on cooldown, but he has the Aegis. He's going to be back for a second life.
There's nothing on GH. He does not have mana. Glimmer Cape, not enough for it. He's left alone.
He's gone.
2 buybacks. Both supports outside of Ivy buying back and immediately coming back into the fight because they took the outpost, so they knew, like, we can take this fight. Buyback from Monkey and also Slardar.
That's 2 big buybacks. Ivy's going to be very happy forcing that out of Nigma Galaxy. See if they want to try and stick around for a fight. In terms of the BKB cooldowns, what have we got? BKB still on cooldown for 25 seconds on Miracle. He's got to be careful.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Go ahead, Fuse. I think Ivy should reset. They should wait until Rupture, Reaper Sight is online, and also Dragon Knight form. So wait until like 50 seconds, then come back into the fight. Maybe try to surprise someone with this Shadow Blade on Dragon Knight, especially with the Skywrath. Like, Skywrath Mage, he's massive this game. Like, the value that you get from the hero, like, he does have 9 deaths because, you know, you get jumped from Slaughter, 1 stun, 1 monkey on you. Like, we've seen Miracle using
look at this from Max. He's just going to go charge him right through them towards the pack. Look how deep Max has gone. He's gone straight away for the IO. Nigma Galaxy will look to jump the fight. They've actually blown up Lowskill at the start of it all. He dies immediately. Cube's also gone. I mean, yeah, Max went very, very deep there. He wanted to try and get the backlines, but the rest of Nigma Galaxy just charged straight for the center of Ivy's team fight, and they've just taken out the 3 of them.
A little bit of a throw here and there. Like, Max wanted to do a bit too much, I would say. Like, he does have a Shadow Blade and the Blink Dagger. Rest of the team, like, they can't follow up. Like, he tried to go for something, but
he went deep.
He went too deep.
And now Nigma Galaxy, they'll have a good old time pushing down the mid. I mean, Lowskill's out for 50 seconds, no buyback. Mobi's out for a minute. He has got the option of buyback himself.
Some big damage numbers here from Miracle in that fight, and they will go for the high ground.
Dire's middle tower.
Let's see how much they're able to get out of this Nigma Galaxy. If they can get the mid set. See bottom lane Max. That's being dealt with, but he has got the BKB TP if he feels threatened.
The sooner you TP, the better.
But
well, BKB.
TP without using the BKB, that's always a risk. That's always a risk. And it's a risk that he takes that will probably cost him his life here as Max taken out. You can never be too safe, especially when you're TPing away from 2 heroes, one of them with a stun that's up pretty much in a few seconds.
I thought this was a no-brainer. Playing against the Earth Spirit, just TP back home. Also, we can feel the nerves. I think they lost 12,000 net worth in the last few minutes.
Soldier's fortune.
Obviously the turnaround, indeed. Maybe it was just the long plan all along here for Nigma Galaxy. They just wanted to challenge themselves. Let themselves get into an uncomfortable position.
No
so
doubt
they can
about
really
it.
test the new lineup here with Samael and see if they can go for a comeback.
See how he plays with the team when they're playing from behind.
That's all a part of, you know, these different sort of scenarios. And so far, it's definitely seeming like that they're getting sort of a new bit of fire underneath them here as they're getting back control of this game that was rapidly falling away from them in that mid game.
And also one sign of nerves is both Dragon Knight and Bloodseeker wanted to get the AC. I think AC is a must-have item, what they're playing against. They're playing against Slardar, all this minus armor, Monkey King as well. And now Dragon Knight, he's trying to get Moon Shard. Because he's like, well, I need to upgrade this to something.
The next fight could definitely be the fight where things get shaken back to straight even if Ivy do lose one more team fight against Nigma Galaxy. Let's see who's going to be able to start things off. Ivy holding the high ground. Trying to get his heart online here, Mobi.
Nothing will stand in my way.
He's going to show himself. They don't want to fully commit onto Necrophos though. Not the target they want to go for first. Trying to see if they can find anyone behind him. As it is Ivy. I've got Max clearing out the mid.
mind control. He wants to get some farm, get his Eon Disc to be able to get the multiple crushes and multiple corrosive hazes in the fight. I think he's gonna assemble that like during Dragon Knight stun or during Necro ulti, but you gotta be very quick about it. Like one Reaper sight, even Dragon Tail stun into Pugna's Decrypify plus Mystic Flare can catch you off guard.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
With the moments passing as well, Samael has made a fantastic recovery. We saw him early in that mid-game sitting around the bottom 4 net worth. He's now in the top 4. He's recovered almost completely. One more fight and he'll be back on the level with the enemy mid with Mobai, if he's able to come out on top. He's got his core items and a lot of money to spend on top as well. 3k gold. Ready towards his next item.
Radiant are scanning.
Inside a pit they go. They have a high ground ward, which is being pinged out. Hiding inside. And he knows. Samael knows. He does have a Stone Remnant, because, yeah, Shard does upgrade it. It provides ground vision around it.
JM. That's got Cube with him. And he's in a whole lot of trouble there. Let's just see the BKB pop to Samael. He's also going to get bashed.
Oh, the reload.
All right. GH gets Samael away from low skills Bloodseeker just in time.
Procs the Eon Disc.
See if they want to get back in on this.
80 seconds without Pugna. That's a lot of kiting
They want
gone.
to try and go for Max. They'll be able to take him down immediately. Mind control in as well over towards Mobai. Mobai forces his way up to the high ground. Nigma Galaxy, they're going to keep chasing. And on towards Q. Another roll forward from Samael. Easy connection. Finds the angle, takes out Q.
And Roshan is up. They see it. It's a refresher. So double BKB, double Wukong's command for Monkey King. Ivy, they crumbled. Like going in like that, position 5 Pugna, who does not have a buyback. Then your Dragon Knight used all of his gold to buy a Moon Shard, which is not really a great. I'm like, you don't have that much damage at this point. He just wanted to upgrade something from that Hyperstone that he bought, and now they're in a lot of trouble.
We saw how much of a lead Ivy had earlier this game. You see it right there on the graphs.
What was it? You said 3%?
It went down 6%, I think was the lowest. Nigma Galaxy were at 6%. I think about sort of 10 minutes to go. These last 10 minutes of play, Nigma Galaxy have just turned this game right back around. And now Ivy, as you said, that the pressure, they're going to be feeling it. They knew how far ahead they were. They got that top racks at a good time. They're absolutely going to feel how big of a swing this game's had at this stage.
Bloodseeker just got level 25, so 2 Rupture charges and also finished off AC. So 2 big things online for Ivy. I'm just a little worried about the execution, because after those couple of deaths, especially the one on the Bloodseeker bottom, when he got caught off guard, it bought enough time for Nigma Galaxy to reset, and they stopped playing aggressively.
See Miracle. He's going to find JM here again. See if they can get JM out of this.
Double Rupture.
It's going to be ruptured, and low skill commits him with the BKB. We'll see GH try and tether across to keep Samael alive. Samael will get healed up. Miracle getting very low, but the Jigu Mastery keeps him alive. He'll survive, and now Nigma Galaxy, they'll look to roll over the rest of the team as JM gets forced up to the high ground. Low skill, trying to run, but the Scatter Blast catches him. 3 dead on Ivy. As Nigma Galaxy not even losing the Aegis on Miracle, nobody falls. They're finally back up to having a net worth lead themselves, 39-29. Ivy with 3 heroes down, 2 without buybacks. They may just be seeing the end of the game right now. We've got a fortification coming up, but they've got to hold 3 versus 5. 3 versus 6 effectively with that Aegis still on Miracle. Mobai, they'll step up. See how much you can do to slow them down. Miracle lays out the Wukong's command. Ivy getting forced back towards their fountain. Miracle beating onto the tier 4s. Ivy, they've got 50 seconds until they get any further back up in.
No buyback. They really lack control. They have nothing. They got no stuns. The only thing they got is pretty much the silence. And yeah, another hero gone.
That's JM gone. No buyback for him. Down to the last 2 here, Ivy, Mobai and Cube. He's got a lot of items to try and keep himself alive, Mobai, but not enough. The damage comes in. He's out. Cube as well will fall. GG is called. Nigma Galaxy they'll turn around and take this game 2. And with that, their series, it is theirs, 2-0. Some smiles there as well from the boys. I mean, quite an eventful game. I mean, this game, they were very, very far behind.